Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Byron, and I'm the author of Conversations with Donkey, A Bipolar Journey. It's available on Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble online. What I'd like to talk about today is Schizo Affective Disorder, which I have, and I would like to share some information with you all about it. Schizoaffective disorder is a complex mental health condition, but the easiest way to understand it is to think of it as a combination pack. It has symptoms of two different conditions at the same time: schizophrenia, which is altered realities, and a mood disorder like severe depression or bipolar disorder. Because it blends these two worlds, it's often misunderstood or misdiagnosed. Here is a straightforward breakdown of how it works. The two halves of the condition. The schizo part, thinking and perception. This involves a temporary break from shared reality. It usually includes 1. Delusions, strongly held beliefs that aren't true, despite evidence. For example, believing the TV is talking directly to you or that you have special superpowers. 2. Sensing things that aren't there, hallucinations. This is the most commonly hearing voices, but it can also be seeing, feeling, or smelling things that others don't. I get the smell thing a lot. And it's never anything like poison gas or something paranoid. It's always something benign. I never quite understood the smelling thing. I'd like to know the neurology behind that. I may check into that. Hallucinations, seeing things that aren't there. This is most commonly hearing voices, but it can also be seeing, feeling, or smelling things that others don't. Number 3, disorganized thinking. Speech that jumps around from topic to topic, unpredictably, making it hard to follow. Boy, do I ever do that. The affective part, the mood. Affective is just a medical term for mood. A person will experience one of two mood tracks. The depressive type, experiencing deep, heavy depression, feelings of worthlessness, low energy, and a lack of interest in life. The bipolar type, riding a roller coaster of extreme highs, mania, and deep lows. Mania can look like boundless energy, staying awake for days, talking incredibly fast, or making impulsive choices. How is it different from schizophrenia or bipolar disorder? It's easy to confuse these, but doctors distinguish them based on a timeline. For example, in bipolar disorder, a person might experience hallucinations, but only when their mood is at an extreme high or severe low. When their mood stabilizes, the hallucinations go away. In schizophrenia, a person experiences hallucinations and delusions, but they do not have sustained severe mood cycles like mania or deep depression. And in schizophrenic disorder, it's a mix. A person will have periods when they have hallucinations or delusions, even when their mood is completely normal and stable. What causes it? No one causes Schizo Affective Disorder, and it isn't anyone's fault. Scientists believe it's caused by a mix of genetics, it can run in families, brain chemistry, the brain's natural messengers like dopamine and serotonin aren't managing signals properly, environmental stress, major trauma, severe stress, or heavy psychoactive substances can sometimes lock the condition into place if a person is already genetically vulnerable. How is it managed? While there isn't a permanent cure, schizoaffective disorder is highly treatable, and many people live full, meaningful lives. Management usually relies on a three-pronged approach: medication, psychotherapy, and a strong support system. A combination of antipsychotics to quiet the hallucinations and delusions, and mood stabilizers or antidepressants to level out the highs and lows. Psychotherapy. Talk therapy helps individuals learn to recognize early signs of a mood shift, reality check their thoughts, and manage daily stress. A strong support system. Family, friends, and community support are incredibly vital. Because the condition can distort perception, having trusted people to navigate the world makes a massive difference. Now, what I'm curious about is, what are you curious about? I'm sure that the majority of you are not experts on schizoaffective disorder, and it can be very misunderstood. So if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, go ahead and put them in the comments. And don't worry about being personal. I'm a very sharing person, and I tell lots of things about myself. I don't really have too many secrets. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you will like and subscribe and comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.